Happy Sunday, everyone out there. Well, I hope everyone out there is well today and feeling good. And I looked at the weather map a while ago. They got rain over around Louisiana, Mississippi, and right at the edge of Alabama. So I don't know what that means. That means we're going to have more rain this evening here. I did get out there and work real hard all day yesterday. Got my field ready to break. I bush hogged it and mowed all the grass down. I attended to some of my vegetable box, and I hadn't done a vegetable garden video yet, but anyway, it's early here Sunday morning, and I just let everybody know what's going on. Sitting out here playing the lap steel and thinking we on what they call a lockdown situation here in our county now because of this sickness that's going around. So we all been ordered to stay in for 2 to 3 weeks. And thank God I got enough food and stuff to carry me through all this, and they've even suggested calling out the National Guard to help. Now I don't know what kind of help that would be, but anyway, they could shoot people, that's for sure. Anyway, I am going to stay home. I'm done prepared to stay home. I got everything I need, and I can stay home now for the rest of the year if I have to. And I bought extra seed for my garden and extra fertilizer. And, you know, I can grow stuff. And if you got a pot, and I'll show y'all later, I'm growing a lot of stuff in pots. I'm starting all my seeds outside. It's warm enough here in Georgia. We've been having 80-degree weathers day and night, and you know, I don't know if we're going to have an Easter cold snap or not. If we do, if I got my vegetable plants in a pot, I can bring them inside my utility building or cover them up with a plastic bag if I have to. And anyway, I was sitting here playing with this old accordion king guitar. Oh, and one more thing I want to add to this, and this happened to me yesterday and my wife. We was out here, and we live out in the country, but we got a lot of neighbors around us, and most everybody out here in this neighborhood got one of them Kawasaki Mule, 4-wheel drive something, or 4-wheeler, but the kids, and I mean really small kids, they had to reach up and grab the steering wheel, ride them things 70 and 80 miles an hour up and down the road all day. Well, that's fine, but we got some neighbors that got kids that we always talk to and always hug them, and you know. But anyway, they come over yesterday and they wanted to hug, and I said, no, we're not hugging. And she said, why? I said, well, because of this, and you know, I'm not going to name it, but what's going on? And she said, I ain't heard nothing about it. I said, your mom and daddy ain't talked about this? And she said, no, sir. And, you know, if you got kids, y'all need to explain it to them what's going on, because they got a right to know just as much as we do. And I've just never understood how parents don't tell the kids nothing. You know, they talk to dogs and the cats more than they do their own young'uns. They have to learn stuff from strangers. You shouldn't be that person. If you got kids, teach them. And tell them everything that's going on and ask them, do you have a question? Always encourage them to ask questions to you and try to answer them truthfully. And, you know, that's what I wanted to say, because growing up, I pretty much knew everything going on around us, even in the bad and the good. We lived through the Kennedy days with the Cuban Missile Crisis and all that, and I knew all about it. They ain't told us about it in school, but part of school don't know nothing about this stuff going on either. But anyway, right now we are under severe lockdown. The schools are closed, restaurants are closed, the only way you can eat is go to a drive-in if it's still open. Our Golden Corral just announced they're closing their doors and they're not opening back up. They completely quit, leaving Cord Hill. So, you know, I didn't eat there that much. Cause, to be honest with you, I didn't like the concept of having all that food in these trays out front and everybody walking by jabbing it and smelling of it and putting it back, you know, and I can understand them closing. I didn't particularly like that kind of service. Now, if you can sit down and they cook something in the kitchen and bring it to you, that's different. Anyway, like I said, I was sitting here and hadn't done nothing on the lap still. Tuned in to Open E, and all I'm playing is Old Me. Just a little tune for y'all this morning. I'm not really focused on my music right now. I'm more focused on my garden and getting planting in and, you know, stuff like that, and kicking into what I call country folk survival mode. Hope y'all doing the same. And you know, I'm gonna make some more videos. If you shut in and can't get out of the house, I've got a whole lot of ideas what people can do. If you don't have land like I do to ramble around on, and you got a back porch it's secluded, you can go out there. I love sitting on the back porch and just watching the rain. Sometimes maybe back in the corner and get my dobro out and play. And we got pollen falling, and that's killing my chest and my sinuses. Boy, it's bad, you know, and that's a scary thought. You get uptown and go to coughing people. Boom, of course, right now we social distancing from each other. My son all come over yesterday and we talked out in the yard. We was all standing 6, 7, maybe 7 or 8 foot apart. And that was close enough, because this stuff is airborne, so be careful there. Don't get in groups, but please remember what I said about teaching your children. I think that's the most important thing right now, is teach your children about what's going on in the world around them and why people are acting like they do. Because a lot of kids ain't got a clue, and I don't understand it. I really don't. But anyway, I'm thinking got to get outside before the rain gets here. It's really cloudy, so I doubt we'll see any sun today. But I want to get some more dirt stirred up, move some boxes and beds, and then later on I'll get on there and we'll do the garden video channel. I done set it up. I just hadn't opened it up because it don't got a video up there. And we're going to keep the music here going. And oh, by the way, I want to thank the band Shenandoah and T. Graham Brown. I don't know if anybody caught it, but I'm thinking it was Thursday night. That's when it was. They put on a free concert on Facebook. You know, I'm never was a big Shenandoah fan, but I was really impressed with the music and singing on this, so I'm a fan now, so thank you. And I've always been a T. Graham Brown fan, you know. He was actually born not too far from me here in the next little community called Araby in the same county. Anyway, and I watch his shows and been watching him. I just wish he'd learn some new songs. He's been singing the same old song for 100 years. Anyway, they all good to you, so we'll be watching it. A lot coming up later, and the funny thing is, I don't know if y'all fell into this trap. I got laid off from work Friday, so I told my wife, well, I'll be taking life easy. Well, it seems like since I've been laid off from work Friday, I've worked more than I've ever worked in my life. I mean, wide open, non-stop. But anyway, that's for another story too. But y'all have a great weekend out there. If you're not, subscribe to the Country Cuss channel. Please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up like, and I promise you there'll be more fun coming your way, and we're going to get over this old fear and shake it off and forget about what's going on, and we're going to go back to life being normal. And what's normal for y'all might not be normal for me, but let's get her done. See y'all before, probably do a video Monday or Tuesday, but if I don't, I know I see you hump day. So y'all be safe out there. Country Cuss.